morning, happy Vlogmas. It's the 3rd of December and we have the first snow of the season. Yay! Okay, so it's Advent time. You might notice Iron Man has moved. He's further up, along with we think is a rocket from yesterday. So the Lego is gradually getting put up on here. The reason we're putting it there is because we think the cat will play with it if we leave it on the table. You never know, it might actually stay up all year round. It's quite fun having it stacked on the picture frames. So let's do tea advent calendar and then we'll get our crafty kit company one done. So we've had so far strawberry lemonade, we've had banana bread chai, both of which I've had before. Banana bread chai is one that I really like. So I've had one. I'm going to savour the other one. Don't want to rush through them. The benefit of having the 2 tea bags in your advent calendar, the idea is that you share it with somebody. But my other half doesn't drink tea, so I get to. Okay, cold weather warrior is the tea today. So this is a green, no milk tea, it's a green tea, I believe. 4 minutes brewing, caffeine free. It's eucalyptus and echinacea. So it's what's meant to stave off. I think echinacea is the one that's meant to stave off colds and flus. Could be wrong. It's not my favourite of the teas, but it's not horrible. Okay, so day 3 of Crafty Kit Company is a round one. Well, I might just grab the booklet as well, actually, because I'll need that in a sec. So let's pop that there. And here comes the rustling. Let's get that label intact if we can. Oh, it's got tape underneath it as well. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we've got some felt backing and we've got quite a selection of colours. So we've got purple, like a lavendery purple, orange, green, like an olive green, a bit of black, a bit of white, a bit of brown, a tiny bit of pink in there as well. So that's quite the selection. So we'll pop that back in there for now. I'll sit it with yesterday's kit because I haven't done that yet. And let's have a look at day 3. So I've noticed that in the top left corner of the page for the picture of the instructions, they've got how many sleeps is left. So I was right, it does seem it's all in order of how you open them, which makes sense because there's no names in the fibre that you're unwrapping. So 22 sleeps to Christmas. This is the one that we want. This is, so yesterday's one was going to take about half an hour to complete. So that's one I haven't done yet. Day 1's was supposed to take about an hour. It might have taken about an hour, it might have taken nearer to, I don't know, I didn't time it. Today's is a bit more involved, so it's meant to take 2 hours. And it is a pear, and it's got a partridge on it. So this is a bit more involved. So this one I'm going to need scissors, pins and a pen or pencil, some tracing paper, or a photocopy of a template. They've got templates further back in the booklet, I believe. So looking at the instructions, this one is much more like the animals that I've done. So in that you use the wool to make the main shape. So you make the pear shape out of the white wool, and then you put the partridge on top of it. So that'll be interesting. So the partridge is backed by the felt, that's the like fabric felt that's in the kit. So yes, that's going to take a bit longer to do. Don't know when I'm going to get these done. I might try and get some done later. Because I got more done yesterday than I thought I would. The cake is baked. It's now being stored in the microwave. We used to store it on top of the fridge, but that's been turned into our pantry in our tiny little kitchen. So we've got shelves on top of the fridge to store like the dried fruit, the nuts, the canned goods, spare sugar, and that kind of thing. Spare vinegar, because we've only got the one food cupboard, which means that I haven't got anywhere to put the big box that I normally keep the cake in. So I'll normally wrap it up and put it in the cake box and put that on top of the fridge. Yeah, so this time I've wrapped the cake up, put it on its cake board and stuck it in the microwave. We don't use the microwave very often, so that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I got a bit more done yesterday, a bit more on the way of housework done yesterday, which means that aside from waiting for delivery to come, because we're almost out of milk, and the new stand for the tree to arrive, largely got a day of crafting. If I wasn't waiting for deliveries, I possibly would venture into town. Christmas tree festival's on at the church, and the Christmas lights were going on this weekend as well, so there's stuff happening in town. But like I said yesterday, I don't drive, so when it's cold and snowy and icy, I only go out if I have to. And given that the snow actually settled last night, that would probably put me off, but definitely having to wait for a couple of deliveries. Even if it hadn't snowed, I probably would have to stay in anyway, because I don't know what time the tree stand is going to get here. Could be any time. I've not had my time window yet. So that does mean I can get some crafting done. I haven't done any stitching on the cross stitch runner since I last showed it to you. I could do some work on those needle felting kits as well, possibly, maybe, we'll see, because I would do that here, but I've obviously got the ornaments that need to go back on the tree here at the moment and don't really have anywhere else to put them until the new stand is here, so that might wait. I may be doing some catching up on the needle felting projects like next weekend or something. So yeah, I'll do a bit cross stitch whilst we've got the daylight, and then some more knitting on the cardigan. And yeah, if I get to the needle felting, I get to the needle felting. If I end up finishing the needle felting between Christmas and New Year, or even just in time for next Christmas, that's not a problem. It's a lot of projects to try and keep on top of during Advent. So yeah, so let's go on with some making of stuff. Okay, so we're making progress on the cross stitch. It's early afternoon still, so hopefully I'll get a bit more of this red filled in today. we'll see. And the new stand for the Christmas tree has arrived, but I was instructed yesterday not to put it up myself. Now I am pretty confident that I could manage to hold the tree up with one hand, remove the old base with the other hand and put the new base in by myself. But the instruction was to wait and that he would hold the tree up for me whilst I put the base on. And yeah, I don't want to get told off. So I'm going to wait for the other half to be available and then we'll get the new base put on the tree and straighten the tree up. Okay, so new base is now on the tree. It's now a fair bit taller than it was before, which actually gives the cat a bit more room to move around underneath it, so that's not a bad thing. That's the progress we've made so far on the cross stitch. Put that away for now. As you can see, daylight's gone. Yes, I've got a nice bright light, so I can possibly get some more done, but I do find it easier to do it by actual daylight. But yeah, it's coming along, and I think I might swap to knitting. So yeah, not a bad little gentle Sunday in Advent here. Tomorrow is a work day. Mondays and Tuesdays are both work days. So I don't know how much filming I'll get done, as in I work out of the house on Mondays and Tuesdays. Might have to go in a little bit early tomorrow. And it's rained a little bit, so some of the snow has cleared up, but that does mean that there may be ice. So I might leave the house a little earlier than normal. Which of course would mean that if it's not precarious, I may end up in town a little bit earlier than I need to be for work. In which case I'll have a wander around, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Okay, so we'll leave it there for today and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.